Welcome to the ICT Program Information video. We acknowledge the Ngunnawal people, traditional custodians on the land on which we meet. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and we extend that respect to any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. The demand for IT workers is set to grow to almost 750,000 workers by 2023. By which time almost 3 million workers will be employed in occupations that regularly use technology. We're going to start off by introducing you to some of the streams that we offer through CIT, as well as letting you know what our expectations are of you. So, what is a network administrator? The network administrator looks after the organization's networks to help make them effective and secure. We expect the Cert 3 to be completed in 6 months of full-time study. The Cert 4 will be completed in 12 months of full-time study, and the diploma will take an additional 6 months of full-time study. It's important to know that the diploma in any of these streams relies on the underpinning knowledge that you pick up in the Certificate 3 and the Certificate 4. If you have not done a Certificate 3 or Certificate 4 in information technology recently, it's important that you have a conversation with one of the teachers or with the admin staff to identify if a diploma is right for you. Most times, it is not in your best interest to immediately jump into the diploma, as you will not have the necessary skills to be successful. If you're going to complete the diploma for network administration, we do expect you to have knowledge in areas like computer hardware, how to use a computer operating system. We expect you to be able to install roles and services inside of a Microsoft environment. We expect you to know what a router and a switch is, as well as how to configure those objects. We expect you to be able to configure ACLs. We offer a stream in systems administration, and if the network administrator looks after the network, the system administrator looks after the interface between the worker and the network. So, as part of systems administration, if you're going directly into the diploma, again, we expect you to be able to work within the Microsoft server environment. We expect you to be able to address cybersecurity requirements. We expect that you'll have some knowledge of HTML and CSS, as well as knowledge in copyright, ethics, and how to manage a desktop environment. If you do not have this knowledge, it's best for you to look at the Certificate 3 or the Certificate 4. The next stream that we offer is software development. You'll be helping to develop the front-end software in which a user interacts with either a back-end database or with a network in some form. If you're going into the Diploma of Software Development, we expect you to have knowledge of multiple languages, including C++ or Java. We expect you to be able to interact with the database. We expect you to be able to correctly analyze projects as well as software requirements. So again, if you are shaky about any of the topics that you see on the screen, it's probably best to go into either the Cert 3 or the Cert 4 before you jump into the diploma. Web development courses at CIT will help you create a web front end. Again, we do expect that you'll have some website development knowledge if you are going to jump into the diploma. However, if you don't, there is again the Cert 3 and the Cert 4 available to you. If you're interested in software testing, CIT offers a Certificate 4 in Information Technology with a testing stream. In this, you'll expect to pick up testing techniques, project analysis, as well as being able to actually test a project. If you don't have some fundamental IT skills, we recommend that you start in the Cert 3 and then move your way up to the Cert 4. And the final stream that we're going to talk about in this video is the data analyst stream. So if you are interested in data analytics, we do teach, again, some fundamental IT skills that will help you be successful in the Cert 4 in the data analytics stream. By the end of the data analytics stream, you'll be able to develop technical documentation, be able to program in SAS, and use multiple programming languages like Click and Python. When you study at CIT, we expect you to have or be eligible to receive an ACT Year 12 certificate or equivalent. If you do not have an ACT Year 12 certificate or you're not eligible to receive one, we expect you to be a mature age student, and that means we expect that you'll be turning at least 20 in your first year of studies. We also expect that you'll have some basic computing skills, and this means that we expect you to be able to turn on your PC. We expect you to be able to know how to interface with your PC using your keyboard and your mouse, and at the very least, we expect you to be able to know what the internet is. We have timetables on CIT's website with a suggested study load for each semester. If you study every suggested unit, then you are studying with us full time. If you study even one unit fewer than is recommended, then you're studying with us part-time. When you study with us, there are 3 main modes of subject delivery. That can be classroom-based delivery, which involves you coming onto campus and being in a classroom with other students and your teacher. You could take online classes, where you'll be joining a virtual classroom through software such as Adobe Connect or WebEx and interacting with your teacher from your preferred place of study. Please remember that if you do choose online courses, we may still need you to come onto campus to complete assessments with us. And finally, we have flexible study. So flexible study is self-paced open learning. You can enroll into a flexible course at any time, and once you've enrolled, you'll have 20 weeks to complete the course. It's important to remember that we do offer day and evening classes for most subjects. If you have successfully passed the same competency from another RTO, you can apply for credit transfer. Now, this will have to be the exact same competency, so the same national ID and the same name for the unit of competency. If you apply for a credit transfer, this will not cost you any additional fees. If you have industry experience or any other relevant training, such as vendor training, you can apply for recognition of prior learning. Applying for recognition of prior learning will cost you the same as if you were enrolling in the class. When you apply for recognition of prior learning, make sure that you make an appointment with a head of department to discuss lodging evidence before you make your application. CIT offers vet fee help on our diploma programs, and if you're part of the Cert 3 or the Cert 4, you can apply for ACT Government Fee Assistance. We'll talk more about your fees in our enrolment video. If you need further information or if you have any questions, please contact the Centre ICT admin team. They're located in our Reed campus in D Block in room D141. They can be contacted on 6207 3483, and you can email them at centreict@cit.edu.au.